Fragrant island, fragrant tea.
My name is Jared Ingersoll and I am a chef, and I have a company called Food for People, and within Food for People we do lots of different food related events, including pop-up restaurants, educational programs, basically anything fun and delicious we try to get involved with. Tea in food at the moment is used. When I first started cooking, instead of smoking over wood chips, we'd smoke over tea and rice. So I've always seen tea used in cooking, especially in Asian recipes where it's used a little bit more. We still have this problem where we don't associate tea and food, yet at the same time we'll go to Yumcha and sit down and eat lots of dumplings while drinking lots of tea. And so we're at this stage at the moment where the people are aware of it, but they haven't quite been pushed far enough yet. But what I am seeing is that a lot more chefs are using tea in very interesting ways, because tea is a flavour in food, and the way that I've used it in some of my recipes, it can either give you top-end floral notes, nice little finishes with aroma and all that sort of stuff. But it also has really good tannic structure, so you can actually get good flavours from using lots of concentrated bitter tea flavours in conjunction with other flavours. So it's the beauty of tea in food is that it can go so many different ways, and it's incredibly complex, and also quite subtle, and it's a wonderful ingredient. And I see a lot more chefs who are interested in flavour just looking at this as yet another ingredient. Then I'm walking around minding my own business and having a normal day, and I get a phone call asking me if I'd like to go to Sri Lanka and be involved in a thing called Chefs and the Tea Maker, which is a program that's been done a couple of times before. Is about all I really knew. I landed in beautiful Sri Lanka, and straight away I was just completely blown away at the integrity and the enthusiasm of the Fernando family and basically everybody at Dilmah. Their messages were all very clear, unclouded by anything other than the fact that they were there to make delicious tea, and it was incredibly refreshing. I then spent 10 days working alongside some incredibly talented cooks from all around the world, learning all about tea, everything from the tea, from how they put the tea bushes in the ground to how it gets packaged right at the end, and all the stages in between. And I found that incredibly inspiring. Probably one of the strongest memories that I have, and one that I can still smell it now, is the aroma of Craig's Head Estate. And it floored me. All I wanted to do was just keep breathing in this amazing, wholesome aroma of tea. That just blew me away. And even to this day, I'm still every time I have a cup of tea, I'm trying to see if I can still pick up on that. But I think it's always going to remain slightly romantic and elusive to me. But the other elements of Dilmah tea that I wasn't really expecting was their humbleness and their respect for the environment, their respect for the workers, and these are values that I hold very dear, and the whole world of ethics and making sure that you tread lightly on the environment are very important to me, and I wasn't expecting to see when I went to Sri Lanka, and it was delivered with such a genuine enthusiasm for the people and the environment, and the whole time concentrating on making the best tea that they can. It was quite phenomenal. I'm Jared Ingersoll, and I'm here to tell you about the fourth Dilmah High Tea Challenge. It is the fourth year it's been run in Australia, and if you are a chef who is interested in flavour and wants to have a look at things a little bit differently in the world of tea, then get on it. You need to go to realhightea.com.au. Just note the .au, that means Australia, so keep it Australian. Have some fun with that. Why not?
Fragrant